YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy, one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, Smell good, family. So we are back today with some real niche perfumery stuff here. And I experienced this brand about a year ago, almost a year ago, and they're two of the most polarizing scents in my entire collection, and they are back with another brand new release that they were kind enough to send over to me, and I am really interested to see the progression of my experience with the first fragrances that I've smelled up until now. So the first two that I smelled before, and the brand is the house of Maksim Perfumes. And you guys, if you've been rocking with me for quite some time now, you might have seen these fragrances. So the first one, or the first two that we smell, have Cafe Mystique, and then the second one we smelled was Amber Balsam. Lots of ouds and leathers and resinous and spices and woods in these fragrances, like true, authentic Middle Eastern type of vibe here. Like, there's nothing watered down. This stuff is strong. I believe there's 45% oil concentration in these bottles. I think these are they 50 mLs? Yeah, 50 ml bottles. They only come in 50 mLs and 10 ml bottles because of the oil concentration and the real natural and raw ingredients that they use. Not for everybody. I do enjoy these in the cold months. Now, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. We get a handful of days where we get down to the 30s and the low 40s and, you know, things of that nature. This is the perfect time to wear those, because in the cold air, they're really, really nice in the cold air. But we're here to talk about the brand new fragrance that they have. Just came in the mail a few days ago, so I'm excited to tap in and see what they have going on with this fragrance. So let's go ahead and tap in. So we're going to be smelling Oud Indine. So here is the casing that it comes in. This is the casing. This is what the first two came in from Maksim Perfumes. Gonna open that up. Hopefully it doesn't fall out. All right, open that up. Fragrance is sitting right there, as you can see. And we're gonna roll this out. So no, I take that back. So this is a 50 ml. This is a bigger bottle size. And I'm assuming these are 30 ml. Yeah, so I think these are 30 mLs, but they sent a bigger size this year with the fragrances. So I had the 50 ml. This is the 50 ml of the brand new one. And I believe this is the 30 ml and then the 10 ml that they had. All right, so upgrade. I love the bottle. The bottles are really, really nice. I think it's a snap into place cap. What was the previous one snap into place? No, they just kind of go on, kind of semi-magnetic. Kind of sits into place. I wouldn't recommend holding it. Recommend holding it from the top, you know, but I can tell already that the texture of this juice, it is dark, and I'm sure it's something potent. So I'm gonna put it on my skin. We're gonna smell it, give my first thoughts. I've never smelled this. I don't know what to expect. We're gonna go over the notes and everything, and just a real raw first impressions. This house is very interesting and very intriguing to me. I see some conversation of them out there in Fracom, but if you're looking for real niche, innovative, you know, an experience. I've let many people smell Cafe Mystique. This is my favorite out of the two, Cafe Mystique of Amber Balsam. And there's a lot of back and forth conversations with this brand. Some people love it, some people like no, some people are like, interesting, but I wouldn't wear it. And then some like, oh yeah, I wear that, you know, so we'll see. So let's go ahead and get it on skin from the house of Maksim Perfumes. I don't know if I know I showed the bottom, but this is Oud Indine. Oud Indine. All right, so let's go ahead and get a spray in the air. Pressurized atomizers, I believe, off screen. Ooh. Let that do its thing. And in the air, it is potent. So let's go ahead and get on the inside of my arm. I'm gonna do half a spray on the inside of my arm. So in the air, I definitely get the oud. This is a natural oud. It has a bit of an has some animalic tones. It comes off a bit stinky, a bit medicinal in the air, but it's not bad. It doesn't, when I say stinky, I don't mean stink. I mean like oud, like you're getting that for sure in the opening, at least in the air. It's dominating my airspace with the one spray in the air, this one spray on my hand. This is something that is very, very serious. So let's see what we got going on. Okay, so this is very dark. It's very dark, it's very heavy. I'm getting like this, I'm getting the spices for sure. Like it's tingling my nose, the spices that I'm getting. But I'm getting kind of like this dark chocolatey vibe, like a dark chocolate, like a rich, expensive dark chocolate over this oud and spice. That's what I'm getting. This is blended really good because of how strong that it's coming off of my skin. Usually something could be, you know, going in the wrong direction real easy, but that's not what I'm getting here. Beautifully blended. Yeah, I'm getting a dark chocolate, very pronounced oud in here. Some spices that are definitely tickling my nose. This stuff is really, really legit Middle Eastern play. It's not going to be for everybody. Do not blind buy this. Please do not. Well, first of all, it's hella expensive. I'm going to put that out there. Due to the natural qualities and due to the natural everything in this fragrance retailers is $400. Yes, on their website, $400. It's your money, do what you will, but I do not recommend blind buying this for $400. But if you really want to try it, they have a 10 or a 20 ml for 99 bucks that comes in a nice setup on the website. So very expensive. This is not blind buy worthy unless you are a lover of oud and you got $400 to spend. Other than that, I recommend definitely getting that. I think it's a 10 ml for like 80 or 90 bucks, which is still expensive for a 10 ml experience. And then I'm not going to make this about the price because it can turn into that. But as I've been saying lately, what you pay for, you're paying for an opportunity for an experience. And that experience that you have, whether it's fragrances or food or clothing or whatever you're into, is going to be way more. It's going to mean more than the money that you spent for whatever is giving you that experience. That's kind of what I've been going with over the past year. And this is definitely a true experience here. Let's go to the notes and see what we're getting from Maksim Perfumes Oud Indochine, I believe. So they have the notes on the back. So here we go. Up top, cardamom, red saffron, and vanilla. So those spices from the cardamom and the saffron are super present. In the mid, frankincense, lavender, myrrh, beeswax, and gaiac wood. In the base, oud kinam, look at this, kinam, oud south Thai, cacao, tar, ambergris, chocolate, and oud hindi or hindi. So 3 different types of oud plus a gaiac wood. As this starts to dry down, I'm getting more of that cardamom and chocolate kind of rising to the occasion with the ouds, like apparently a little, probably a bit over the oud. The saffron is definitely playing a part here, adding to that spice, almost like a sweet spice as this continues to settle down. This is super unique. I'm loving what's happening on the dry down. Now, at first I was going to say, I'm not really sure if I would wear this out into the world. But I am changing my mind on that. And again, it's a handful of days that we get some really cold, brutal cold weather for us that live in the South, us Floridians, and I'm in North Florida. So we do get a brunt of that cold air in January and February. We really get that. This is something, if I'm stepping out at night with the fellas, hitting a cigar lounge, hitting a sports bar, something where me and the homies are just kicking it, man, enjoying some football or some basketball. You know how it is, fellas, joking around, smoking a cigar, just kind of catching up, you know, because everybody's so busy these days. This is something I definitely wear to an event like that. Dressed in my dark colors, of course, put together, well-groomed, moisturized, all of those things, because this is masculinity. But this is also a portrait of uniqueness. That's what this is. Portrait of uniqueness. That's what this is, man. As it starts to dry down, it's really becoming very, very nice. You know, in comparison to Amber Balsam, which is strong all the way through, Cafe Mystique does this as well with the coffee note in there. really just kind of starts to blend itself out, almost to like a smooth, oudy texture. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to be running to see what a natural oud experience, a natural oud fragrance experience is like. But all my enthusiasts out there who are just up on perfumery and want to just experience, this is one that will definitely give you that, a true experience, whether you're into it or you're gonna wear it or not, okay? But all in all, I definitely would recommend this for those who are looking for a natural niche experience. Raw materials in this fragrance for sure. Like I said, very expensive. They have 2 different sizes to tap into if you are interested. Again, I do not recommend blind buying this. I do not recommend blind buying this. Sample this if you're interested. I have a few friends of mine I want them to get their nose on this because they love oud. They love oud, no matter if it's a stinky, medicinal, or a deep woodsy oud, or whatever the different tones of oud that you can get. They love them, so I'm gonna make sure they get their nose on this. But this is beautiful, beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation. The fragrance is definitely beautiful to me because of just the different concepts and layers to the fragrance. And I am going to wear this winter. You might even see this in my top winter for 2024. And why is that? Because these days, man, I'm into what can I discover that's unique. I'm not trying to discuss a lot of redundancy by adding things to my collection, even though this was sent to me from the brand, but I'm still giving my raw and natural thoughts. But this is one that intrigues me. And with a couple of sprays going out into the cold, like 30 degree, 40 degree weather, yeah, man. This could be something I would wear like once or twice a year. Like once or twice a year. This bottle will outlive me because it doesn't get like that here unless I relocate one day and me and my family up and move to a much colder area. If I was living like Colorado, or if I was living in, somewhere where it's wild, Wisconsin, wildly cold for a good bit of the year, yeah, this is something I would probably wear once a week because I like a challenge. I like something that's unique, something I can pull off that will make me that would allow me to smell different and create a different type of vibe for sure. So the opening of this thing is very strong, very out there in front of the line, but the few minutes that I've been wearing this is starting to kind of wean itself down. I'm really interested to see what the dry down truly represents, and you'll hear more information about this from me as we go through the colder months, because I am going to get a full wearing of this at some point in time. So all my oud lovers, my chocolate lovers, spicy lovers, this is something that is definitely for you. I can appreciate a very masculine take. And then when you're talking about the Middle Eastern world with these raw materials of saffron and oud, and you're gonna get an experience for sure. So again, if I had to rating this, first impressions right off the shoot, I'm gonna give this a 7.2 out of a 10. 7.2 out of a 10. Score could go up or go down. It depends on how it plays out when I wear it, but I don't see nothing going down when I give it an initial rating because that means I like it. And a 7 is a above average score. So don't get caught up, he didn't say it was an 8 or a 9, so it's trash. No. Trash is like a 2 or 3. That's trash. 4 and 5 and 6 to 6.5 are serviceable. 6.5 and up, 6.5, 7, 8, you're exceeding expectations. Once you start getting to that 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5 range, you're talking about greatness now. But right here, 7.3 out of 10 from the house of Maksim Perfumes. We have Oud, I think it's Oud Indochine. Oud Indochine. Very high quality fragrance experience here that is not for everybody. I repeat, not for everybody, but they do have 10 mLs available at a more affordable price compared to the 50 ml that is $400 retail. I know it's expensive, I know it is, but this is what it is. The price is the price. The experience will be the experience. You see for yourself if you are up to doing so. All right, so there it is. I appreciate my friends over at Maksim Perfumes for reaching out to me. Thank you guys so much for sending it over. I greatly just appreciate that. Very much so. All right, so let me know down below, have any of you ever experienced anything from Maksim Perfumes? If so, let me know down below. Are you intrigued? Are you interested? Is the price going to be a killer for you? Or you're up for experiencing what you can from the 10 ml just to see for yourself? Let me know down below in the comments. for sure. All right, y'all. Until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Positive energy and positive vibes. Y'all know what we all about here, man. Spike it up, spike it down, spike it that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. And that's facts, man. That's facts. Keep that in mind, man. Positive energy, positive vibes. All right? All right. Peace, y'all. Spike!